Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm TOS and this is Hello Good Game, where we are taking a look at Magic the Gathering arena content all the time. And today we are playing Gruul Aggro. This was our least favorite matchup when we were doing the Mythic Climb last season. Every time we seen Gruul Spellbreaker, our hearts just broke. What a good card. Costs 3, it's a 3/3, probably a 4/4 because it has Riot and it has Trample. That combined with Domri's Ambush, it's just not fun to play against, right? And then we have Thorn Lieutenant, so you can't even zap it. Growth Chamber Guardian, he's just digging for more things. Absolutely disgusting. And then he has 4 Phoenixes and 3 Skarrgan Hellkites to finish you off with. Woof. So that's that. I mean, we have 4 Shocks, 4 Llanowar Elves, 4 Growth Chamber Guardians, 4 Thorn Lieutenants, 3 Domri's Ambush, 3 Legion Warboss, 3 Domri's Anarch of Bolas, 4 Gruul Spellbreakers, 4 Rekindling Phoenixes, 4 Skarrgan Hellkites, 7 Mountains, 9 Forests, 4 Rootbound Crags, and 4 Stomping Grounds. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now let's throw some Spellbreakers on some red decks and see what they think of it. Shout out to my squeaky chair. It's always dependable, as dependable as the Gruul Spellbreaker. Alright, so we don't have it in our hand, but we have a little bit of gas, which will support us. And we do have the land, if we draw him. It is fun when you have a Llanowar Elf as well that survives and you can turn 2 Spellbreak. Oof. So it's a blue-black Dimir control deck, probably some white in there as well. Hopefully we don't see a Thought Erasure here. Green. Going in with his Llanowar Elf. We're going right into the Spellbreaker though. And you just know we're coming in with a counter. Legion Warboss is actually not a card I've seen a lot on my climb, but you can double shock, I guess. It's a little aggressive, but it had to be done. Give me my goddamn Spellbreaker. And still swinging for 2, so we're winning the matchup this way. He might not have white, so he's not looking at any field removal.
Every story is an opportunity for new data.
He drops his Tomeo, Collector of Tales, so he can either search his library or grab a card from his graveyard, which is exactly what he did. We're going to really make the choice his. Coming over for dinner, eating all of the good food. Gruul Spellbreaker is a pig. So we took our Spellbreaker again, and now we're free to play our Phoenix.
Let me aid your research.
He's looking for Wild Growth Walker, needs some life. But we will not allow it. Swinging in with our Thorn Lieutenant. We tried to trick him, didn't work. Alright. No Wild Growth Walker, no Wild Growth Walker, no Wild Growth Walker. He gets 2 of them. Nice. So this means he's leaving our Spellbreaker alone. Grabbing a ton of mana. Is what it is. We're just going to continue the assault here. We'll kill his Tameo here.
I have become too involved with my work.
I guess we can adapt as well. That's always great. Let's widen this field out a bit. The Legion Warboss doing nothing at this point. We need a Skarrgan. Skarrgan. Woof. Got a lot of life, baby. So we're not out to a very good start, obviously. Let's go wide, I suppose. He does have no flyers, so we could just rely on going wide and try to chew through it. Right? He's got a Krasis here he wants to play. Brutal, you guys. Just a lonely mountain. Not gonna win us the game. We'll call it quits there. What do you do? So it's semi-important to have the ramp, the initial ramp with the Llanowar Elf. It's truly the only way I think that it can survive and thrive short term. Because when you're pushing games to 7 mana, you're not going to win, like especially as an aggro deck. We'll keep this even though there's no ramp. We do like the Domri's ambush removal. We do need a Llanowar Elf though. So we've pulled the land. Skarrgan's free to fly. Alright, 3, 4. Next turn's 5. We're throwing away a mountain. We're coming out with a counter. That's a big dragon, isn't it, bro? Oh, you're such a little dick. So we're out of hand. Losing Kaya's Wrath to death. Big surprise. Bolas Citadel is an artifact. Who knew? Let me kill Karn right here.
There are greater battles.
Getting a little bit of beat down in with our Legion Warboss. Fairy's gonna pop into my hand.
I'm known for my excellent timing.
Okay.
Might be a bad idea.
Narset, part of Veils, let him dig.
Prepare.
Hopefully it's a whiff. It's not. He gets another Teferi.
I still have much to learn.
Wow.
Now what?
I don't know why I pulled my creatures back like that. Brutal. Just lost out on free damage. Lovely. Who doesn't like also Kaya? For El Braco, you know what I mean? Won't miss out on our damage. This turn he would have been at 5, and we could have had lethal next turn. We still do, but... Revitalize. Here's Teferi for the bounce of Kaya.
Stand by and watch.
Oh, into the Bellhaunt Basilica Ball. Nice. This guy is eating us alive right here. Very good. It's an interesting deck. The old-fashioned beat down here.
Mind and keep an open mind.
Needs to remove my Hellkite. Teferi will do it. Paying to draw a card, though. This seems very interesting to me. He doesn't want to use his Teferi. He's still digging. Looking for that Oath of Kaya, perhaps. He wants that life gain overall. Vitalize, just limping along. Playing land. Here's the fairy.
I am not going to sit this one out. Not so fast.
-3 on my Skarrgan. That's aggressive. 25 cards left in his library. It's a hard call. Hopefully he can survive and then we can get through his Bellhaunt. Game's been pretty laggy this morning here. trying to squeeze all the damage we can in. He's gained plenty of life. I'm sure he's got plenty more to gain.
We need to move quickly.
I have just the trick for this.
Pull the cast down, which deals with my Spellbreaker. So I should have went for that extra damage. Karn will save him here.
You will not threaten this world.
Fountain of Renewal. What a beautiful card to play. He's at full mint. We're all out of juice. Relying on another Skarrgan.
Duels are for push knobs. Let's just fight. I bow to no one.
That's our turn. We do have a Skarrgan up next. Which will hit for 5. We need an additional 3 damage somehow.
Hold that thought.
Oh no, we got it. If he doesn't play any creatures, doesn't kill any of our creatures, doesn't gain any life, then we can still do it. Because our little goblins are 2/1, so I can -2 Domri on his Basilica Bellhaunt. So he gained some life. That's less than ideal. Now he's prison rallying us. That's GG's. So a slow start today. It's definitely not our red deck, you know what I mean? Quite a long queue time here. Ready to roll. Ender Wigan. So we have no ramp, but we do have a nice endgame buffet. Looks like we have one viewer. It's not so bad. Welcome to the show, bud. Stomping Ground, obviously, so we're not taking damage for it later. Ooh, so laggy. Alright, we still have nothing to play for 2, so we'll double down on our Stomping Ground. Come in tapped again. We do have Phoenix mana, but we'll probably go Hellkite first. Right, because we go to 3. Play this, and then the next turn we can go to 4, and this makes 5. Strange. Oh, there we go. I was just refreshing the stream. It said I was offline. It looks like our opponent's offline. If you know what I mean. Pretty busy day on my end. I've got to make a road trip. So I won't be here probably when the core set drops, which is a bummer, but we'll get it when we get home. It's tempting to go straight into the Warboss because there's no kills for it, but I think we will actually. Because if he does have a removal, like what was it, an Angrass Rampage? At least that way a token survives and then we get it out of his hand. And then we can continue in with our relentless assault. Continuing just to draw. Maybe he's looking for it and doesn't have it yet. Because you can play it. What about a secondary Warboss? That's pretty aggressive, eh, boys? Let's go big. All attacks. Bro, I know it's my go. My internet is trash right now. Getting a good smackdown on. We're still safe from Enter God Eternals. Which is a little bit of a nightmare though. Coming in with haste. Make this a 2-turn affair. So it works a lot better, yeah? Bolas is going to eat our Skarrgan. Absolutely, for sure. Gruul Spellbreaker, though, saves the day, and that is GG. Obviously, I'm going to give him haste, and then we just hit him for 7. I think he's gone. Just totally tilted. Right after you pull your Bolas too, give you a fighting chance. Too little too late though, my friend. Woo! As far as the core set goes, I believe it's coming out after maintenance, which for me starts in about an hour or two, and usually lasts an hour or two at least. And I think they're adding quite a bit today with the mastery system and the pets. Not only just the new cards, but all those actual things as well. Not that the cards aren't actual. I guess they are. They've got their graphics in them and whatnot, right? But new game mechanics, if you will, new interfaces. Stuff like this. He's still here because he's looking at my Gruul Spellbreaker. And then we're smacking down for 7. If it'll ever let us. Let me know if the lag's just me or if everyone's getting mad lag. It's a little bit outlandish, to be honest. So I shot this video in 2 parts, and for the second part I accidentally had my music going on in the background, so I've muted the channel, and this is just a quick voiceover. If you liked any of today's matches, make sure to subscribe to the channel to be entered into that gem giveaway. A $500,000 gems, not dollars, that'd be crazy. 500,000 gems we're giving away to all of our subscribers, so that's really cool. If you've not checked that out, go ahead now and watch that video. And definitely, if you've not subscribed, do that. If you've liked the content today, hit me up with a like and a share as well. Also, any comments are great. We can start a dialogue. I'm not going to commentate on the rest of this match. I'll just try to not have that recording malfunction happen again to us in the future. And yeah, kind of rough luck today with the Gruul Aggro. We did have a couple wins, and we see how and why it works so efficiently. If you can definitely get that Llanowar Elf into a turn 2 Warboss or turn 2 Spellbreaker, that's just insane. Tomorrow or later tonight, we're going to be looking at the White Weenies deck. I had a really hard time playing against this as well while I was in ranked last season. It was the Gruul deck and the White deck that I had the worst win percentage against, so we're showcasing those off the start if anyone wants to get a quick jump in the ranks. I would definitely recommend these 2 decks along with the red deck I used to climb into Mythic as well. Starting tomorrow, we're going to be looking more towards the M20 cards, playing with those and seeing what we can come up with. So, thanks again for watching. I hope you all have a good evening. Take care of yourselves, and we'll talk to you later.